Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie and this is our budget life. What I have here is my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner. So this is my 2020 budget book. So what I'm going to go do now is we're going to go and set up the month of June. So I haven't yet done a review of the month of May yet. I'm still going through all that, but that should be up soon. So what I'm going to do first is add in our bills on the monthly view. I do like to start with the monthly view. That way I know what's going on. So first, we're going to add our payday stickers. These payday stickers are from my Etsy shop, and the link is down below if you're interested. So we're going to go ahead and add our paydays. So I get paid on the 11th. I'm going to deal. On the 11th. And then again on the 25th. Try to make this one a little straighter. I always go by the dollar sign, which is, it's slanted a little bit, which always makes me put the sticker down crooked. Oh, and now I can't even pull it up. I know I can. There we go. Alright, we'll do this. Much better. Okay, so we have our payday now. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in our bills, and I forgot to pull. I have a sheet that I keep at the back of my book that has all of my bills on it so that I never forget anything. So, alright, these are also from my Etsy store, my Etsy shop. So on the first, we have one there. We have one on the 6th. Trying to put these down straight. And we have the 11th. And since the 11th is a payday, there will be one other bill that day. Because my vehicle, my loan payments come out on the same day as my payday. Then we have one on the 13th. And I'll go in and add in all of the specific details after. Now, I have 3 bills due on the 15th. So we're going to add 3 of these in, and hopefully the 15th will be a no-spend day, so I don't have to add any expense stickers. Oh my goodness. I mean, I could put all of the bills on one sticker, just amalgamated, but I think it's easier to keep track of everything if it's all separate. That way I know I haven't missed anything. Alright, so we have that. Then we go back to this side. We have one on the 20th, and I'm going to cover up where it says summer begins because I don't need that information in my budget planner. Go back over here. It's a lot of back and forth. We have one on the 22nd. Then we have one on the 28th. And I'll add the one here for my payday, for my van payment, or my vehicle payment, sorry. And then I said last month I was going to add my Amazon. So Amazon I have, so I don't know if any of you watch, like, do the Amazon Prime and you can watch videos, like TV shows and stuff. They have separate, like, channels. So we are subscribed to 4 different ones, and for some reason I can't make them withdraw the money all at once on one day. They insist on making me pay 4 separate days, so I'm gonna have to add 4 separate stickers. So we have one on the 1st, we have one on the 16th, we have one on the 30th. I'll add this one while I'm on this page. And then the other one is on the 27th. And that's my computer. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the volume. Alright, so those are the bills. Almost used the whole sheet of my bill due stickers, but those are the bills for this month. And again, as usual, I do have my cell phone payment, my internet payment. Those two, I don't have a set day to pay them. I pay them throughout the month. I usually look to see how many bills I have between each pay, and then I pick whichever one's best. And then I also have my gym membership, which is on pause right now because of COVID. Somebody is seriously trying to get in touch with me. 1 second. Let me mute my laptop. Alright, I'm back. So, as I was saying, then my daughters have their dance and gymnastics, and so does my son. But that, again, is all on pause until we figure out this whole COVID situation. So, these are my bills. So I'm going to go in and add in all of the details. I will fast forward through this so that you don't have to, watch me write everything down. And then we'll come back and just look at it really quickly. So let's do this. Alright, so these are all of the bills written down. So just quickly, I have rent and Amazon due on the 1st. I have my Disney Plus on the 6th. Netflix for my mom and our vehicle payment on the 11th. Crave is on the 13th. We have Microsoft Office, home insurance, and RESPs due on the 15th. Another Amazon on the 16th. Shopify, which I'm really seriously thinking of canceling because seriously $50, I just can't. It's not worth it. So I might be canceling that. Netflix for my family is $16.99 on the 22nd. Our other vehicle payment on the 25th. The third Amazon payment on the 27th. Then we have our vehicle insurance on the 28th, and then the last Amazon on the 30th. So those are our actual bills that are auto withdrawn from our bank account for the month of June. So now what we're going to do is we are going to set up our actual budget. This sheet is all messed up. Okay, so what I have here are my June budget stickers. Again, these are available in my Etsy shop. I have July up, and then August will be going up soon. So we will be going to put these down. So I will start with the budget, which always goes on this left page here. And then we'll move on after that. We're only going to fill out the budget sheet. The others, we're just going to put the stickers down, and then I will fill those out on a separate video since I don't want this to be too long. So let's start with the budget. I want to start with that one. And then I'll take my budget sheet. So, take the first strip. And put it down right there. And we'll put our header on the top. I'm always careful, I don't want to tear the word apart. Alright. See, I tore the D already. Alright, so June budget up there. I'm going to add the income header. And then I'm going to leave, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. And then add the bottom washi if I can. I always have trouble pulling these up. Here we go. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll add this one right here. Alright, that's down. I'm going to take one of my thin washi strips just to add a little bit in between. So I'll add this here. Like that. And then we will add our expense strip. And put this one down. Like that. And then I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Actually, I usually start with the total potential savings. That's what I've always done. So we'll go to the very bottom of the book. On the last line, we add our total potential savings. Like that. I will add the next little thin strip. Alright. And put this one down. And then we will add our total expenses on top of that. That way I know I have as much room as I need for my expenses. Well, it's not fully straight. Alright, so we have our stickers down. So that's one sticker strip done. Alright, so that is set. Now let me go ahead and add in our lines because last time I forgot to do that first. And it did not look pretty at all. So let's just go ahead and do this. The lines pretty much line up with the top and the bottom. And then right here. Alright, so we have our line so that I don't write all crooked. Now, for May, what color did I write in? I think I wrote in black. Yep, I wrote in black. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add the important information that we need. And again, I have my sheet next to me. So we're going to add, so my pay, and then my husband's pay. Then I'm going to add Etsy, and I'm going to be changing things a little bit when it comes to the Etsy income, and I'll explain that in another video. Then we have miscellaneous, and then we have rollover. So my pay, I'm estimating $3,774. My husband, I'm estimating $2,750. Etsy, I'm going to be conservative and just estimate about $150. Miscellaneous, I'm going to estimate about $200. And part of the miscellaneous, for example, is my mom sends me money for my dad's cell phone, and for her Netflix, so that goes into that. And then rollover, I think I was putting, what was it? It was $2,970. Alright, so we'll add that up real quickly. So we have a total of our estimated income, so 3,774 plus 2,750 plus 150 plus 200 plus 2970. That's 9,844. $9,844. So that's the estimated income. And don't get too excited because that's actually not that much money, because a lot of this money is being put aside. So because my husband is not working right now, so we've been putting a lot of money aside. So now we will go on to expenses. So first I'm going to put the usual. So rent, heat, and hydro. Then I have my vehicle loan. I have my vehicle insurance. I have home insurance, RESPs, and if any of you watching don't know what RESPs are, because I'm in Canada, these are called Registered Educational Savings Plans. So these are, it's money that we put aside every month for our kids to go to university or college when they're older. That way they don't have to pay that much and get that many student loans. So we've been doing that for just about a year now. Then we have... So we have our cell phones, we have our internet, we have the 2 Netflix accounts. So this month I'm going to put the 2 of them together just to save room on the sheet. Then we have Crave, Disney Plus, Amazon. I'm gonna add Shopify because as of right now I still have to pay it. Microsoft. And I think those are all the bills. After that we have, I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, because I know in May I ended up adding a couple. So Microsoft, Shopify, I think that's it. Okay, so then we're gonna go groceries, gas. Sorry, I knocked you there. Groceries, gas, restaurants. I am going to put other, because we do have a few other things to purchase this month. And bank fees. Here I'm going to put sinking funds. And then at the bottom, oh no, not miscellaneous. I want it to say unbudgeted, which hopefully there won't be any. Let me wipe this out. Oh, I hate this whiteout. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, that looks horrible. Okay, unbudgeted. That looks really rough. Okay, so now we have our list written down. Now we add in the amounts. So rent is always $17.50 a month. Heat, we budget $125 a month. And hydro, we budget $90. Now we also do pay a water bill, but it's every 4 months. 4 months? No, every 3 months. So it's going to be due again in July. So our vehicle loan is $535.10 this month, the 2 payments. Vehicle insurance $263.55. Home insurance, I know I wrote a total on the other sheet. Okay, so what did I write here? Home insurance $47, yep. Last month I wrote, it was too low, so RESPs, I wrote $118. Cell phones will be $450. Our internet is usually well, we changed our plan. Last month, our internet was $59.70, and we changed our plan because we just didn't have enough, I don't know if it's called speed or bandwidth or anything, so we upgraded it. So our upgrade is about $85 a month now, but because part of the month was with the old plan and then part of it was with the new plan, our bill, if I remember correctly, is about $150 this month. Just because it's in the middle of the two, and then next month it should go around the $85 or so. Netflix, I should be able to add this, so it's $9.99 plus $16.99. That's $26.98 for the two of them. Crave is $29.35. Disney Plus is $8.99. Amazon is about $40. I rounded it up. And Shopify is around $47. And Microsoft is about $13. Now, we've been spending a lot on groceries, so I'm going to increase our budget to $8.50 this month, just to see how that goes. Gas, I'm going to leave at $100, although we really haven't been spending that. Restaurants, I'm going to increase that to $300. Other, so for other, I want to take a few things into account. So, for other, we have Father's Day. And I have a friend of ours, her daughter is turning 16, so we're going to do a quick, Sweet 16 drive-by. So I want to get something for that. So I should budget, I want to say $300 for those. And then bank fees, what was bank fees? Let me look back in April, because I think I wrote it down in April. Bank fees was just under $32, so I'll put $32. And then, so I'm going to add this all up, and then I'm going to see what I have left for sinking funds, because I still need to take some of this money and roll it over for July. So, let's see. Okay, sorry. So I had to add this up about 3 times. So the total of all of this is $5,275. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blank sheet of paper, if I can grab one. Oh, that's sticker paper. I want paper. Alright, we'll take a blank sheet of paper, and I usually have scrap paper that I keep with me, but I didn't really think you'd want to see all my scrap paper. So I'm going to write, we have our income of $9,844, and so expenses so far are $5,275.97. And for July, I want to be able to roll over at least the amount for rent, heat, hydro, plus our water. So if I add this up, $1,750 plus $125 plus $90, and then I usually budget $125 for water, I want to roll over at least $2,090. And that will be my rollover. So if I subtract these two from my income, oh, hold on, one more thing. This $2,750, we don't usually take that into account. I'm going to take the $2,000 out, because that goes directly into sinking funds, right? Oh, I can just, that's what we are trying to figure out. Never mind. Guys, I'm so sorry. I told you that I was trying to figure out a new budget for June, and I'm still working on it. So it's definitely going to be a work in progress. So income is this, our expenses are this, I need to roll this over. So if I go 9844 minus 5275.97 minus 2090, that leaves us with $2,478.03. So I'm going to put the 2,475 into sinking funds. And then I'll have, 303 left in the bank account, so that's fine. So 2,000 of this will go for sure into my husband's car fund, because he desperately needs a car for September, because if schools reopen, he needs to be able to get to the schools to work. And then the other 475 will go into the other various cash envelopes. Now, this is the minimum. So this is the budgeted amount, meaning this is what I think I can put in. Now, if I save extra money here, or if I get extra money here, this might be bigger. And I also need to make sure I stop spending in the unbudgeted category, which is one of the goals for this month. So I'm going to put a 0 here. And I'm going to try really, really, really hard not to spend in unbudgeted. Now, unbudgeted is anything that is not taken into account by my sinking funds or by the other category. For example, like Father's Day, I've taken that into account. It's anything else. So hopefully, because now that I've started my sinking funds, I should be able to offset my expenses here. Should be able to. So now what I'm going to... Alright, sorry guys, I think my phone, or my camera, sorry, has a failsafe where if I haven't touched it in a while, it kind of stops filming. So all I did was I took the total I had here for my expenses, which was $5,275.97. And then I added the sinking funds that we figured out, $24.75, and I wrote the total here. And then that leaves us with total potential savings of $2,093.03. Now, savings, not really, because this is the rollover to pay rent, heat, hydro, and water for the month of July. This is more our savings here. So, but that's okay. So we're looking pretty good for the month of June, so I'm not too worried. So now I'm going to go ahead and just set the other stickers down so that we can prepare for the month. Now I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to set up the weekly check-in sheet. Now I do check in at the end of every week. Now my week goes from Monday to Sunday. So on the following Monday, I usually do a check-in and see how I did on the week before. Did I stay on budget? Where am I at? How much money do I have left in each of my categories? That kind of thing. And so we're going to do that. I was a little bit behind in the month of May. I don't think I got to the 5th week. So I will include that probably in my May budget review. I'll just review the 5th week while I'm there. But for now, my goal is to do this every week. And so it's groceries, gas, restaurants, other, unbudgeted. And we'll do... Oh no, don't stick there. Alright. It's pretty good. The stickers usually peel up pretty well as long as you're gentle. It makes me so nervous. Last thing I want to do is have a sticker just crooked all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do that. So how have all of you been doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you all set up your June budget yet? I'm sure you probably have. I think this will probably be posted probably towards the end of the first week of June, unfortunately, just because I'm a little bit behind. So you probably have already seen all of the other budget videos. You've probably made your budget. I feel like I don't have enough lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have too many. I don't know, it just seems wrong. Okay. Maybe it's because I usually have more lines. I don't know. We'll go with it. So I will add week 1. So yeah, so I'm a little bit behind in my filming. I did start a social media planner for this week, but this week ended up being a really, really bad week for me. It just wasn't in me with everything going on in the world right now. I just needed to have a bit of downtime, spent some time with my family, with my kids, and I thought that was really important. So unfortunately my videos kind of took a backseat, but I really need to get this back up again, both for you guys but also for my accountability. I find it really helps me to stay accountable to my budget when I'm filming it. There's another sheet done. Alright, so we have our weekly check-in set. Now, what I'm going to do now, usually I have my debt tracker and sinking funds at the bottom, and then variable income and transaction log. I'm going to change it because my sinking funds list is growing. So this whole page is going to be dedicated to sinking funds. So I'm going to take this sheet now, and I'm going to add it here. And I'll get my sinking funds sheet. And we'll add this right up at the top. And then I'm going to add this. Right here. And then I will add this sheet right at the bottom. That way, in case I need all of that room, I have it. I don't think I will need that much room, but it just seems like my sinking funds list is growing, which is good but bad at the same time. So I will be filling this out another day. So that means on this sheet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my debt tracker at the top, and then I will put my transaction log here, because my transaction log, some people use transactions for every single transaction they make. My transaction log will be any transactions that I make that come out of my sinking funds, because it's not something that goes in the regular budget. It is something that's going to go through the sinking funds. So, just to keep it separate, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to take this one and add this at the top. And I will do my debt tracker right here. Now I want to go back to the month of May and see how many lines did I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I needed 10 lines. So I will put the first strip down right here. Oh, a little crooked. And then count the 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll put this one right here. And then right underneath that, I'm going to put my transaction log. And this one, I'm going to turn my book around so I can get this right. Make sure this is done the right way. Alright. And for my transaction log, just going, come on now, take this. Put this down here. I don't foresee having too many transactions this month from my sinking funds, so I'm not too worried about that. You know, about the amount of space I have here, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Now I'm going to overlap this just a little bit to make sure I'm on the line. Alright, there we go. So that is our budget set up for the month of June. So we have our monthly overview with all of our bills, and this is where we'll put our expense stickers, hopefully not too many this month. We have our budget all laid out. We have our weekly check-in stickers down, ready to do our first check-in. Our sinking funds are here, so I will do a video on my sinking funds for this month. Debt tracker, and then transaction log. And again, this will be a transaction log for my sinking funds. So that is it for this month. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your budget is looking good for the month of June. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I am always willing to answer any questions. Keep in mind, I'm not a professional. As you see, I'm still trying to figure this out myself, trying to see what works best for our family. But I would be more than happy to help talk things through with you if you just want a sounding board. So comment down below. Remember to like and subscribe if you are new. I always like that. Now, Alright, so for those of you who watched until the end, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I am trying to get monetized this year. I don't know if it's going to happen before the end of 2020, but I am trying. So, which is one of the reasons why I became an Erin Condren affiliate, which the link is down below if you're interested. I am really trying to get us out of debt. So anything that I can do to help us that way, with monetizing my YouTube channel, becoming an affiliate for Erin Condren, all that stuff, is super helpful. But if you watched to the end, I want to thank you. And while we're on the topic of budgeting, I know you probably all realize I'm a super huge Happy Planner sticker fan. And I do have quite a few Happy Planner books, or sticker books I should say. Now, I am probably the only teacher in the world that does not drink coffee or tea. I can't drink coffee or tea. I don't like the taste. It's not my thing. So what I've decided to do, for those of you who watched to the end, I want you to comment, if you're interested, with a little icon of a cup of coffee and your favorite thing about budgeting down below in the comment section. So I want you to put an icon of a cup of coffee with a comment about your favorite thing about budgeting, or your biggest challenge with budgeting, anything budgeting related. And then from those comments, I will select someone to receive these 3 sticker sheets from one of the Happy Planner books. So it's actually from 3 separate Happy Planner sticker books. I pulled out the 3 sheets that are all coffee and tea related because I won't use them. So I thought I would do a little bit of a giveaway. It's not much. I'm sorry, I don't have that much to give right now, but I thought I would do this for those of you who are loyal watchers of my channel. So if you watch to the end, add a comment, little cup of coffee, I should say, with a comment about either your favorite thing about budgeting or your biggest challenge with budgeting. And then whoever comments, I will add your name in a draw, and then we will see who will get picked to receive these 3 sticker sheets. So hopefully eventually my channel will grow and I can offer bigger prizes, but for now this is about all I can do. So hopefully you guys will comment and I will be able to choose a winner. Alright, so thank you everyone for watching if you watched this far. I will see you in my next video. Have a good night, guys. Bye.